Hi, Tom here. Welcome to today's video. Pisces, the last few weeks brought grounding to you. You stabilized emotionally. You created safer rhythms. You learned how to feel without flooding. You anchored your sensitivity. This week is different. This week isn't about protecting your energy. It's about letting your intuition expand from a place of stability. From a Vedic perspective, the energy now supports outward spiritual growth, but without overwhelm. This is intuitive expansion that has structure. And for you, that matters. Because when your intuition grows without grounding, it can feel chaotic. But now, you're not dissolving. You're centered. You may notice your inner voice becoming clearer this week. Not louder, clearer. Decisions feel intuitive but practical. Emotional insight feels useful instead of heavy. Spiritual awareness feels embodied instead of abstract. That's expansion rooted in safety. Pisces, your gift has always been perception beyond the surface. You feel what others don't. You sense undercurrents. You live between worlds, physical and unseen. But this week teaches you something powerful. You don't need to escape reality to expand spiritually. Your expansion happens inside real life now. You may feel more creative, more inspired, more open to new emotional or artistic expression. But unlike previous cycles, this inspiration doesn't feel overwhelming. It feels manageable, and you can build with it. So, here's the deeper lesson this week. Spiritual growth doesn't require chaos. It requires presence. And your presence is stronger than it's been in a long time. There may be subtle opportunities to trust your intuition publicly. A conversation where you speak up. A creative project you share. A boundary you set calmly instead of emotionally. These are small expansions, but they matter. They signal integration. You may also notice that emotional connections feel deeper but steadier. Less dramatic bonding, more grounded intimacy. That's because you're no longer merging unconsciously. You're connecting consciously. And that changes everything. This week supports intuitive action. Not sitting on your insight. Not overprocessing. Acting gently when your inner voice nudges you. Because your intuition isn't fueled by emotion alone. It's stabilized by self-awareness. There may be moments where old fears whisper, "What if you lose yourself again?" Pause. You won't. You've already built boundaries. Expansion now won't erase you. It will refine you. Now, let's talk alignment. One intentional practice for you this week. Act on one intuitive hit quickly, without overthinking it. Send the message. Start the sketch. Say the truth. Trust the timing. When intuition and stability work together, growth accelerates naturally. As you allow this expansion, notice what shifts inside. More confidence, more clarity, less emotional drift. That's your intuition becoming embodied wisdom. Pisces. This week isn't about floating away. It's about letting your inner world grow roots and branches at the same time. You're not losing yourself in expansion. You're expanding because you found yourself. And you need to trust that. There's something important you should know. These horoscopes are based on Vedic astrology, also known as sidereal astrology. That means we're using the actual positions of the stars in the sky, not the tropical system used in most Western astrology. Because of that, your sun signs here may be different than what you're used to. And that's okay. In Vedic astrology, we don't start with the sun sign. We start with the moon sign, because the moon represents your mind, emotions, and how life is experienced day to day. First, always watch this for your Vedic moon sign. That's where this horoscope will feel the most accurate and personal. Next, I recommend watching for your rising sign, also called your ascendant or lagna. Your rising sign shows how these energies show up in your physical life, your body, your environment, and the situations unfolding around you. Then, you can also watch for your sun sign, which adds insight into your identity, confidence, and sense of purpose during this time. And if love, relationships, creativity, or money are major themes for you right now, I also recommend checking your Venus sign, called Shukra in Vedic astrology, for an extra layer of clarity. For weeks where things feel intense, faded, or life-shifting, it can also be helpful to look at your lunar nodes, Rahu and Ketu. These show where growth is pulling you forward and where old patterns are asking to be released. To find your correct placements, make sure you're using a Vedic or sidereal natal chart, not a tropical one. Once you know your moon, rising, sun, and Venus signs, and optionally Rahu and Ketu, you'll get a much deeper and more complete understanding of what's unfolding. If this message resonated with you, please like the video. It truly helps support this channel and allows these messages to reach the people who actually need them. And if you're enjoying these weekly Vedic horoscopes, consider subscribing so you don't miss future messages for your signs. You are not one sign. You are a system of energies, learning how to work together. Take care and be calm.